gentlemen, distinguished guests, students, and participants. Good morning and welcome to the auspicious 2025 Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off competition hosted by the Cayman Islands Ministry of Tourism and Trade Development and the Department of Tourism. It is an honor to gather here today as we celebrate the event, the talent, dedication, and potential of our young ambassadors, those who will shape the future of tourism in our beloved Cayman Islands. To ensure that we make the most of this exciting event, I kindly ask for your attention as we begin. Let us come together with a shared focus and purpose to uplift our students, strengthen our tourism industry, and promote the growth of our nation and beyond. Before we proceed, I invite everyone to stand and join me in a moment of prayer. Please bow your heads and close your eyes as we approach the throne of God in reverence. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together today. We are grateful for the opportunity to nurture and develop the skills of our young leaders and ambassadors. We seek your guidance and wisdom as we celebrate their efforts and aspirations. Bless this competition, inspire each participant, and may the spirit of unity and excellence be evident in all we do. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Please remain standing as we prepare to listen to our national song. I would like to remind everyone that it is customary to stand at attention during the singing of our national song as a sign of respect and pride in our nation. Our 2024 Tourism Ambassador, Mr. Garson Gardner, will now lead us in our national song.
You may now be seated. Good morning. It is truly an honor to welcome you to the highly anticipated 2025 Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off competition. I would like to take this moment to make an official introduction of the distinguished government officials joining us this morning and our notable panel of judges. To our officials and judges, when you are addressed, we kindly ask that you briefly stand to greet our audience and live stream viewers. Thank you. From the Cayman Islands government, we are honored to have the Deputy Premier and Minister for Tourism and Trade Development, Honorable Gary Ruddy. Parliamentary Secretary responsible for Social Development, Education and Training, Tourism, Ms. Heather Bodden. Parliamentary Secretary responsible for Planning, Lands, Agriculture, Housing and Infrastructure, Education and Training, Culture and Heritage, Mrs. Julie Hunter. Chief Officer, Ministry of Tourism and Trade Development, Mr. Strand Bodden. The Director of Tourism, Cayman Islands Department of Tourism, Mrs. Rosa Havis, extends her regards. Deputy Director, Tourism Product Development, Cayman Islands Department of Tourism, Ms. Marzita Bodden. On the 2025 Tourism Speak-Off panel of judges, we are honored to have Deputy Chief Officer, Minister of Tourism and Trade Development, Mr. Perry Powell. DCO Powell has spent the past 19 years as a senior civil servant serving in 5 different ministries: Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, Community Affairs, Sports, Housing, and has spent the last 7 years in the Ministry of Tourism. Prior to joining the civil service, DCO Powell spent 10 years in the finance industry at Barclays, Private Bank and Trust, and Deloitte. Distinguished Toastmaster, Ms. Gaynell Callender, Eloquent Toastmasters Club. DTM Gaynell has been a reputable Toastmaster for approximately 20 years. She is a respected educator at Clifton Hunter High School and has coached students in the past for Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off and other Toastmasters youth leadership programs. Through her role as an educator at Clifton Hunter High School, she provides mentoring and the provision of sound practices in the teaching and learning of Spanish as a foreign language and in developing student public speaking and leadership skills through the YLP hosted by Toastmasters. Ms. Charlene Brenkis, Hospitality Executive and Tourism Advocate, General Manager at Wyndham Reef Resort, President of the Cayman Islands Tourism Association, known as CITA. Charlene Brenkis is a visionary leader in the hospitality industry with over 30 years of proven success across the Caribbean. As General Manager of the Wyndham Reef Resort in Grand Cayman, she has been a driving force behind the resort's success, leveraging her expertise in operations, sales, marketing, revenue management, and budgeting consistently to deliver outstanding performance and guest experiences. In her role as president of the Cayman Islands Tourism Association, Ms. Brenkis is a passionate champion for sustainable tourism and responsible growth. She plays a key role in addressing critical industry issues ranging from island safety and transportation to beach erosion on 7 Mile Beach, while building strategic public-private partnerships that preserve the Cayman Islands' natural beauty and economic stability. She is also a strong advocate for education and women in leadership, mentoring the next generation of hospitality professionals and paving the way for greater equity in the industry. Ms. Rita Powell, Head of Education, Research, and Grants from the Cayman National Cultural Foundation, known as CNCF. Rita Powell is a seasoned educator and cultural researcher whose career bridges academia, inclusive education, and the arts. She has a background in art, design, and media, and pursued graduate studies in education and mental health psychology. Rita began her professional journey as a teacher, later specializing in literacy intervention, conduct strategies, and special educational needs. She now serves as Head of Education, Research and Grants at the Cayman National Cultural Foundation, where she leads policy initiatives for promoting Caymanian heritage through education and the arts. Rita heads the Grants for the Arts Fund at the foundation and systematically recognizes cultural exchange as a pathway to sustainable cultural industries. As an educator, Rita has evaluated countless student works, including literary compositions, speeches, and audiovisual presentations, and brings a critical and knowledgeable lens to student performance and expression. Her focus on equity, representation, and empowerment enable her to assess creative and academic work with clarity and fairness. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to our esteemed government and judges panel. Additionally, a special welcome to the CARICOM Youth Ambassador for the Cayman Islands and Dean of the CARICOM Youth Ambassadors Corps, Ms. Vanessa Burke. Our tourism partners, CIDOT and other government colleagues, media, schools, with a special mention to the Layman Scott High School visiting from Cayman Brac. Teachers, parents, and all friends of tourism. I would now like to invite Deputy Director, Tourism Product Development at the Cayman Islands Department of Tourism, Ms. Marzita Bodden, to deliver opening remarks. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for establishing protocol for proceedings, Sebastian. For another year, we gather to spotlight the brilliance and promise of our young Caymanian minds and to witness the culmination of weeks of hard work, dedication, and passion for our tourism industry. I warmly welcome all attendees here with us today at the 2025 Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off competition. Of course, our distinguished judges, school representatives, dedicated teachers and coaches, proud parents, and our student finalists. Also, hello to everyone joining us via television, radio, social media, and other platforms. We are so happy that you could attend virtually. I want to acknowledge the tremendous efforts of all contributors and partners who have supported us this year to make this event possible. The Tourism Ambassador program continues to evolve, and we are proud to be enhancing it each year to create a more robust developmental experience for participating students. Since its inception in 2003, the Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off competition has been a beacon of enlightenment, fostering a deep understanding of tourism's impact on our community. This program is designed not only to build comprehensive knowledge about tourism, but also to foster confidence, critical thinking, and public speaking skills. It represents both a celebration of academic excellence in our Caymanian young people and serves as a platform for nurturing the future leaders of our tourism sector. Our finalists have undergone extensive preparation for today's competition. They participated in our Know Your Cayman Islands training facilitated by the Cayman Islands Department of Tourism Pride team, as well as 5 specialized public speaking workshops conducted by Toastmasters Grand Cayman. Throughout the preliminary video competition portion of this competition, our finalists have immersed themselves in tourism topics that impact our industry, gaining invaluable insights into the issues that shape us locally, regionally, and globally. They've honed their communication, reasoning, and public speaking skills, preparing themselves to be eloquent ambassadors for our beloved Cayman Islands. The winning student today will be officially designated the Tourism Ambassador for a period of 1 year, during which they will gain access to valuable learning, personal growth, and professional development opportunities. The Tourism Ambassador will participate in a variety of tourism-related activities throughout the next year, including events that are hosted and sponsored by the Ministry of Tourism and Trade Development and the Department of Tourism. The 2025 Tourism Ambassador will also have the incredible opportunity to represent the Cayman Islands at the Caribbean Tourism Organization's Regional Tourism Youth Congress, held during the State of the Tourism Industry Conference in Barbados in October of this year. This provides a significant platform for our young ambassador to showcase the Cayman Islands on the regional stage. Today's format of a Board of Directors meeting will challenge our finalists to express their ideas persuasively as they engage in enthusiastic discussions on current tourism affairs, such as digital transformation in tourism, heritage tourism, and the new 3 S's of Caribbean tourism. We know sea, sun, sand. Today it's smart technology, sustainable practices, and social inclusion. Each participant's goal today is not only to persuade our esteemed panel of judges, but also to inspire each other and each of us, and to captivate audiences with their innovative solutions and visionary thinking. As we witness this final competition, let us remember the overarching ambitions of this program. It's to foster a deep appreciation for the significance of tourism, to expose students to the multifaceted elements of our tourism product, and to support the human capital development goals of the Cayman Islands government. To our 4 finalists, who are spread out across the room at the moment, I applaud you for your outstanding achievements and dedication. Your journey to this stage is a true testament to your talent and your unwavering commitment to excellence. I encourage you to seize this opportunity to shine brightly and leave a lasting impression on our tourism landscape. And I will note as well that many of you will observe that we had made an adjustment on the date to accommodate some schedules. And for some students, that meant that this morning they sat critical final exams that ended around 10:15 and made their way here to the hotel. So understand, it's been an incredible morning for these students. I'm sure they're filled with nerves, but we truly appreciate them adjusting their schedules to accommodate this. And we're so proud that you could take on this challenge this morning. To our distinguished guests, tourism partners, and supporters, thank you for your steadfast commitment to our success in our tourism initiatives. Together, we are shaping a brighter future for the Cayman Islands and fostering the next generation, a new generation of tourism ambassadors who will lead with passion, integrity, and innovation. I thank you all, and may this competition continue to be a part of our path to a very promising future ahead for tourism in the Cayman Islands. Have a good morning.
Good morning, everyone. What a wonderful sight it is to see so many young people in this room with tourism on their minds. I can't tell you how happy that makes me feel. Tourism runs deep in my blood. I remember when I was 11 years old, 1978. I don't want me to give all this personal information out right now. But I started in the tourism industry as a guide, a fishing guide in Frank Sound. I had a 14-foot aluminum boat with a little 4 horsepower. By the time I got to the fishing grounds and got back, the whole day was gone. So the tourists that I was taking, their fishing wasn't all of that great. I also went on in the summers of 86 and 87 when I was in college. I worked in the 7 Mile Beach here as a parasail attendant, taking people, all the guests up in the parachuting all around the island. I always said, you know, every takeoff was a successful landing. And I also was the managing director of Comfort Suites from 2005 to 2019. I have never met a stranger to these islands. I've welcomed each and every person here personally and made sure that they wanted to come back to Cayman as fast as they possibly could. That was a little bit off script. As everyone knows, it's hard to keep me focused and keep me on script. With protocol having been duly established, it is a pleasure and a true honor to join all of you here at the 2025 Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off competition. I want to add my personal welcome and thanks to Parliamentary Secretaries, Ms. Heather Bodden, and Mrs. Julie Hunter for joining us here today in support of our young people. Thank you, ladies. I'd like to begin my remarks today by thanking our current ambassador, Garson Gardner. Where is Mr. Gardner? Thank you, young man. You have made this country very proud. Though I did not have the pleasure of working with Garson directly, I have been briefed about his incredible accomplishments during his term as our tourism ambassador. From representing our islands at last year's CTO Caribbean Week to delivering an eloquent speech during the 2024 Regional Tourism Youth Congress, Garson has exemplified true Cayman spirit and has done this country proud. Please join me once more in giving him a round of applause. Garson, I hope that you have enjoyed your time as tourism ambassador, and I look forward to following your future accomplishments as you continue on your academic journey. Thank you once again. I would now like to turn my attention to this year's finalists and extend my congratulations to each and every one of you. I'm sure that getting this far in the competition has not been easy, but you have distinguished yourselves as outstanding students and emerging voices in the tourism sector. Today, you are not only vying for the title of Tourism Ambassador, you are demonstrating that you are the next generation of change makers with the thoughts, talents, and potential to continue driving our tourism industry forward. This year's competition is set against the backdrop of transformation, and the topics you will be speaking on are timely and relevant to the development of tourism, both here at home and across the Caribbean. As young people representing the future of our country, it is appropriate and important that we listen to our thoughts on how to overcome challenges as well as embracing opportunities. Beyond today's topics lies something greater, a call to action for all of our young people to imagine the future boldly and to speak with the clarity and courage that tomorrow demands. When I look at all of you seated here, I see more than students. I see visionaries. I see the next great hoteliers, policy architects, cultural champions, climate advocates, and digital trailblazers of our beloved Cayman Islands. I see the future of tourism, not just as an economic engine, but as a tool for empowerment, for sustainability, and for pride in our identity and our heritage. Tourism is more than numbers and revenue. It is a living story, one where we tell the world about who we are, about our history, our future, our people, our culture, and our resilience. This story can only continue if new voices, your voices, take the mic and carry it forward. And today, that is exactly what these contestants are doing. Win or lose, you are already a beacon for your peers. You are already shaping the narrative of what tourism in the Cayman Islands should be, now and in the years to come. You are already champions of ideas, and I urge you, don't stop here. Keep pushing, keep questioning, and keep speaking. And finally, to the student who will ultimately be named Tourism Ambassador for 2025, you will have the incredible honor of representing these great Cayman Islands at the next Youth Congress hosted by the Caribbean Tourism Association during their State of the Industry Conference in October. But more than that, you will be carrying with your dreams, insights, and hopes of every Caymanian youth who believes that they have something to contribute. I know you are anxious to get the competition started, so let me leave you with this thought. Leadership is not about age or title or experience. It is about vision. It is about stepping forward when others stay silent. And it is about choosing to serve with purpose even when that path is not clear. Every one of you have already made that choice, and that makes you leaders of today. Everyone in the Ministry of Department of Tourism, Your parents, teachers, family, and friends are extremely proud of you, and we are counting on you. Do your best, enjoy the moment, and above all, have fun. I wish each of you the very best of luck, and may your words light the path to a brighter and happier future for all of us. Thank you, and God bless you all. And I would like now to call in Mr. Garrison.
Welcome and good morning. My name is Garson Gardner. I attended John Gray High School, and I'm the 2024 Cayman Islands Tourism Ambassador. I'll be the chairperson for today's competition. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2025 Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off. This competition will be conducted in the format of a Board of Directors meeting, where participants will be discussing topical tourism issues. Each participant's goal is to persuade each other, the audience, and the panel of judges that their ideas have the greatest merit. Participants will be evaluated based on the following criteria. Number 1, content, worth 40 points. Judges will assess the relevance and depth of the content presented, focusing on how well the student addresses the chosen topic. Emphasis will be placed on the clarity, persuasiveness, and evidence of research in the presentation. Number 2, knowledge and presentation, worth 30 points. This category evaluates the student's grasp of the subject matter and their ability to convey it effectively. Judges will consider the clarity of the presentation, the organization of ideas, and the overall coherence of the message. Number 3, creativity, worth 15 points. Creativity will be judged based on the originality and depth of thought demonstrated in the presentation. Judges will look for innovative approaches, unique perspectives, and fresh insights into the topic. Number 4, delivery, worth 10 points. Students will be evaluated on their oral communication skills, including clarity, fluency, and confidence in delivery. Judges will also consider aspects such as grammar and articulation. Number 5, originality, worth 5 points. Entries must be the original work of the student, presented in their own words. Judges will assess the degree of originality, including the incorporation of personal experiences and thoughtful observations. Before we get started, I'd like to share some additional background with you on the competition. The Tourism Speak-Off and Ambassador program helps to develop the students' in-depth knowledge of tourism and the issues which impact the business locally, regionally, and internationally, giving them valuable experiences through their interaction with each other. In addition, students will develop useful communication, reasoning, and public speaking skills that will serve them throughout their lives. In September 2024, I had the distinct honor to represent the Cayman Islands at the 2024 Caribbean Tourism Organization's Regional Youth Congress, hosted right here in our islands, where I participated in a competition similar to today's event alongside the tourism ambassadors from a myriad of countries around the Caribbean region. It was truly an amazing experience. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you and welcome to the stage the 4 finalists who will be competing for the distinction of being named the 2025 Tourism Ambassador. They'll present in the following order, determined by random draw. Firstly, we have Ms. Tashala Thompson-Brown from Grace Christian Academy. Next, we have Ms. Bella Maya Persad from John Gray High School. Then we have Ms. Elani Moore Seymour from John Gray High School. And finally, we have Ms. Arena Panambalam from Cayman International School. These 4 students are here today as a finalist from the Tourism Ambassador Video Competition, where a panel of tourism professional judges submitted videos prepared on a predetermined topic. For the final competition today, students were provided with 4 topics to consider and are required to prepare and come ready to express and present their ideas on the chosen topic. Each student will be given 3 minutes to do so. Participants are challenged to compile and organize information and give their oral presentation in an effective manner. Presentation should be persuasive, factual, and timely. In accordance with the format of Caribbean Tourism Organization's Regional Youth Congress, there will be an audiovisual portion in this final. Students are required to use audiovisual aids to enhance and reinforce their idea being put forward on the prepared topic. The audiovisual aid must be designed, developed, and produced by the student. It cannot take the place of the spoken presentation, but instead must complement and enrich the presentation and be within the allotted 3 minutes. There will be a warning bell with 1 minute remaining and then another to indicate that the speaker's time has expired. A bell will be rung every 15 seconds after the speaker exceeds the maximum time. Judges may deduct 1 to 3 points for every 15 seconds exceeded. Following the first round of presentations, we will move on to the next round, in which a mystery topic will be given to participants for an impromptu response based on their general knowledge of tourism. Each finalist will participate in the mystery round 1 at a time, with finalists who are yet to complete the round standing off stage, enjoying some music through headsets until it is their turn. For this round, the order of the finalists will be based on a random draw which took place before the start of today's proceedings and in the presence of the finalist. Once the mystery topic is read, the finalists will have 1 minute to prepare, followed by their presentation for 1 minute and 30 seconds each. There will be a warning bell with 30 seconds remaining and then another to indicate that the speaker's time has expired. Once again, a bell will be rung every 15 seconds after the speaker exceeds the maximum time, and the judges are at liberty to deduct 1 to 2 points for every 15 seconds exceeded. In the event of a tie, we do have a tiebreaker question. We will address this round of competition at that time if necessary. On behalf of everyone here today, I would like to wish the best of luck to every student participating. Speak Off Round 1. The first topic being addressed today is digital transformation in tourism. Digital transformation is revolutionizing the tourism industry, reshaping how businesses operate and how travelers experience their journeys. It involves integrating digital tools into every aspect of tourism, from marketing and booking to customer service and on-the-ground experiences. The question is, as a tourism ambassador, share with your colleagues 3 technological advancements that your destination's tourism sector has utilized to enhance its unique travel experiences. Highlight the impacts these advancements have had, such as their effects on tourism businesses, local communities, and the overall visitor experience. Ms. Thompson-Brown.
I see.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tashyla Thompson-Brown, and I proudly serve as the Junior Minister of Tourism for the Cayman Islands. The United Nations World Tourism Organization said, "Digital transformation is not just about technology. It's about reimagining how we create value for customers and enhance their travel experiences through innovative solutions. Today, I'll show you how the Cayman Islands is doing just that. Can I start again? It's not. It's auto-clicking. Yeah. So this is the first slide? Is this supposed to be the first slide? Okay, go to the next one. Oh, it's on the phone. Can you start over and reset the time? Continue. Isn't on. So you have to navigate it. Once you're ready to move on, just click it and go. Can we clap her up? We're going to reset the. All right. Good morning, everyone. As you all know, my name is Tashyla Thompson Brown, and I proudly serve as the Junior Minister of Tourism for the Cayman Islands. The United Nations World Tourism Organization said, digital transformation is not just about technology. It's about reimagining how we create value for customers and how we can enhance their travel experiences through innovative solutions. Today, I'll show you how the Cayman Islands is doing just that, with 3 digital advancements that are elevating our tourism, empowering our people, and keeping our heritage at the heart of it all. Our first initiative is the Visitor Experience Development Grant, a government program that offers up to $50,000 to Caymanian entrepreneurs. It's all about turning local knowledge and traditions into unforgettable experiences for visitors. From cooking classes featuring turtle stew, Cayman-style beef, and a glass of swanky on the side, to hands-on silver thatch weaving workshops, and even personal tours of Stingray City led by locals. This grant helps our culture shine through real Caymanian hands. And the result? More visitors experience the true Cayman, not just the postcard version. Our people become storytellers and business owners. And let's be honest, once a tourist tries Cayman-style beef, they'll never go back to plain roast again. Our second advancement is the immersive 360 video. The Cayman Islands Department of Tourism shares these virtual experiences across its official website and social media, allowing people to swim with the stingrays on 7 Mile Beach, all from their screen. And it works. 70% of travelers are more likely to visit a destination after experiencing it virtually. This means we create emotional connections with future visitors. We let people take a digital dip with stingrays, no sunscreen needed, and we make Cayman unforgettable before they even arrive. And finally, the Explore Cayman app. Right now, it helps visitors discover local restaurants, events, attractions, and even offline deals. Its impact? It supports small businesses, enhances tourism convenience, and encourages more exploration of local culture. This app makes exploring so easy, even a turtle could plan its own trip. But imagine if we took this app a step forward. An AI concierge that plans your perfect trip, a treasure hunt game that leads you through cultural landmarks, and a social space where travelers share adventures and inspire others to visit. This app is great and has so many possibilities to become the digital passport to the soul of Cayman. Yes, Cayman is a place of natural beauty and rich tradition, but we're also a forward-looking nation using technology not to replace our heritage, but to elevate it. Through innovation that empowers locals and inspires travelers, we're showing that the future of tourism is not just digital, it's meaningful. Thank you.
Thank you to Ms. Tashaila Thompson-Brown. Traditionally, Caribbean tourism has been centered on sea, sun, and sand. However, modern trends are reshaping the tourism landscape to focus on innovative, sustainable, and inclusive approaches. The question is, as a tourism ambassador, share your thoughts with your peers on 3 key strategies or innovations that can transform tourism in the Cayman Islands. Focus on effectively integrating smart technologies, ensuring sustainable practices, and promoting social inclusion to enhance the overall visitor experience while benefiting local communities. Ms. Prasad.
Thank you. I believe innovation is the key to transformation. Fellow leaders, esteemed guests, a warm Cayman good morning to you all. As your tourism ambassador, I'm excited to share 3 pivotal strategies that... Sorry, did the video start on time? As soon as I spoke? Can I please start again? Thank you. I believe innovation is the key to transformation. Fellow leaders, esteemed guests, a warm Cayman good morning to you all. As your tourism ambassador, I'm excited to share 3 pivotal strategies that I believe will help us innovate and truly transform our tourism. Let's dive in. My first key strategy focuses on improving visitors' access to information through smart technology. We all know and love our Cayman brand. Now, imagine an AI-powered app called Cayman that caters to every tourist's needs and is packed with everything related to Cayman. It will help with bookings in any language, real-time directions, and it will unlock our rich history and vibrant culture through augmented reality, just to name a few. This app will be complemented with smart information kiosks in key public spaces as well. My second strategy is investing directly in the heart of our tourism, our people. To elevate the service we provide, I am proposing an innovative AI-powered learning platform called Cayman Tourism Academy, or CTA for short. With inclusivity at its core, this free and accessible resource will empower every Caymanian eager to learn about our tourism industry, regardless of their background or learning style. This will help us deliver a more refined service, which embodies the genuine warmth of our people. My final strategy, wellness tourism. I believe that by blending personal well-being with environmental stewardship and our genuine Caymanian warmth, we can carve out a niche tourism product. With sustainability in mind, We will invite visitors to engage responsibly with our environment and even participate in its preservation. For example, yoga combined with beach cleanup, meditation and reef restoration, or tree planting with local farmers. It will be an escape from the busy life to a sanctuary of peace, caring, and healing. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, I ask for your support with these strategies, as they are not just ideas. They are the pathways to a more vibrant, sustainable, and inclusive future for Cayman Islands tourism. I thank you for your support.
Thank you, Ms. Persaud. Heritage tourism refers to travel that centers around experiencing the cultural, historical, and natural treasures of a destination. It involves visiting places, artifacts, and activities that authentically represent the stories and people of the past and present. This type of tourism also often includes exploring historical sites, museums, monuments, and traditional events. The question is, as the Cayman Islands Tourism Ambassador, present to your colleagues and the ministry's research on the potential for developing living history experiences as a unique tourism product for the Cayman Islands destination. Include 3 actionable recommendations for implementing or enhancing such experiences. Ms. Elani Moore-Seymour.
Good afternoon, judges and guests. As a child, I sat in my great-grandfather's home, listening to his stories of his father, grandfather Duxie Ebanks, a fiddler who could make the music sway, the sea sway. These stories weren't just entertainment. They were anchors to our identity, our culture, our memories. And I believe that we can help guide the future of Cayman's tourism. A Caribbean tourism expert once said, encouraging and supporting heritage tourism is one of the best things we can do for our Caribbean nations. The Cayman Islands has a special opportunity to turn that tradition into something that is unforgettable. We can protect who we are while also sharing us with the world. So come with me. Let me show you what heritage tourism can look like with a little imagination. Number 1, a digital cultural passport. Number 2, a cruise dock cultural experience. And number 3, a Caymanian heritage village. First stop is the digital cultural passport. Picture this, a mobile app that visitors can scan a QR code at each cultural site and unlock something alive. Maybe they feel Aunt Julia's drum beats through their headphones, or maybe they watch a moment of our history come to life. It's a Caymanian time machine that fits in your pocket. And yes, it still works even if your Wi-Fi cuts down by boarding town. Next is our cruise dock cultural experience. So let's talk about first impressions. Every week, cruise visitors step off the ship and go straight to the shores or beaches. But what if their welcome felt different? Imagine a dock filled with music, dancers, and young Caymanians ready to tell their story. Before they even touch the sand, they're reaching to something real, something that they will never forget. And finally, the Caymanian Heritage Village, or what I like to call it, the heart of Cayman. Picture this, a living Caymanian Heritage Village right in Georgetown. We already have the craft market, so what if we transformed it into something more powerful? Something that we will never forget. Imagine this, the silver thatch weaving, the sign yards, the swanky lessons, the smell of the turtle stew in the air. That is our Caymanian culture, taught face to face. And yes, this isn't just a nice idea, it's something we need. So let us invite them step by step into our story and carry a piece of it home in our hearts. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Elani Morris-Seymour. Digital transformation is revolutionizing the tourism industry, reshaping how businesses operate and how travelers experience their journeys. It involves integrating digital tools into every aspect of tourism, from marketing and booking to customer service and on-the-ground experiences. The question is, as Junior Minister, Commissioner of Tourism, share with your colleagues 3 technological advancements that your destination's tourism sector has utilized to enhance its unique travel experiences. Highlight the impacts that these advancements have had, such as their effects on tourism businesses, local communities, and the overall visitor experience. Ms. Panabla?
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow ambassadors, esteemed judges, and guests. I remember the first time I watched the sunset over 7 Mile Beach, the sky painted in pinks and oranges, the waves rolling gently across the sea, and people from all over the world just standing still to take it all in. At that moment, I realized something powerful. People don't just come to Cayman for a vacation. They come here for a feeling, that feeling of discovery, of connection, and of home. But how do we share that feeling to the world in a time where travelers expect everything to be at their fingertips? Now, I believe that we can, through innovative digital technology designed with creativity, innovation, and most importantly, our culture. Now, although Cayman already has websites and apps for tourists to utilize, these following innovations are simply meant to enhance them as well as the traveler experience. First, we are developing Cayman One, a smart travel app. Now, Cayman One is more than just your regular booking tool. It's a real-time personalized travel companion and planner. Whether you're looking for a last-minute spa appointment, deep-sea fishing tour, or even dinner with fellow adventurers, Cayman One helps you manage your preferences, bookings, and budgets, and even helps secure safe communication with tour guides and local drivers all in one place. Now, by putting the power of planning directly into the hands of our visitors, we're letting them explore Cayman on their own terms, while still supporting small businesses all across our islands. Second, we're using targeted social media advertising to showcase the heart of our islands, our culture, our food, and our people. Through carefully curated, story-driven campaigns, We're bringing the energy of events like Bada Banu and Pirates Week and our vibrant food festivals directly to the hands of potential visitors all around the world. Now, this not only drives engagement and booking, but also fosters that sense of connection even before a traveler boards a plane. Finally, we're embracing augmented reality experiences to transform historic sites into living history lessons. Instead of simply visiting the website, imagine pointing your phone at Pedro St. James and just seeing a live reenactment unfold before your eyes, complete with narration, animation, and interactive learning. With AR, we're not just showing people our history, we're letting them step into it, making our unique and valued culture more immersive and meaningful for all generations. Now, I want people to feel what I felt watching that Cayman sunset, and I want it to be accessible to everyone, everywhere, through the power of technology. Now, these digital advancements are not just innovations, they are investments into our people, our economy, and most importantly, our future. Thank you.
Thank you to Ms. Ponambula. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give all 4 finalists a round of applause. That concludes the first round, and we'll now take a short 5-minute break to let the judges confer. During this time, I invite you to enjoy refreshment, stretch your legs, connect with others, and we will be back shortly. hear presentations on a mystery topic. Again, after I've read the mystery topic, the finalists will have 1 minute to prepare and 1 minute and 30 seconds to present. I ask the first finalist to remain on stage and the other 3 finalists to make their way to the music stand listening area and place on their headphones. The mystery topic for this round is, one sec. Almost gave it away. Ready? Okay. Sorry about that. The mystery topic for this round is, what Caymanian tradition or cultural practice means the most to you, and how would you share it with a first-time visitor to help them connect with our heritage? Again, what Caymanian tradition or cultural practice means the most to you, and how would you share it with a first-time visitor to help them connect with our heritage? Ilani, your preparation time begins now. Ilani, your presentation time begins now.
Good afternoon, judges and guests. You may ask, as the question stated, what is my favorite Caymanian tradition and what means the most to me, and how I would share it with a tourist for the first time? I have picked Heritage Day, or other known as when we have our agriculture festivals. This is a serious day, especially it has close to my heart. For some of the reasons I'd like to state is that it brings our families together. And number 2, it gives us knowledge of vast activities that we have in the Cayman Islands. To elaborate, connecting families. When I say Agriculture Day, it means my auntie, my uncle, my grandfather, my sister, my brother, all of us are going. We're learning about the culture right there. We're speaking to old Caymanians, young Caymanians. We see the traditional outfits. We taste the food. We smell the flowers. That is what I mean. We share stories with others that we don't even understand. So this is what I want to say, is I want to encourage all Caymanians to share with others, to carry the tourists for their first time, to go to the agriculture grounds and experience that day. Thank you.
Thank you to Ms. Elani Moore Seymour. We'll now call up our next finalist, Ms. Arina Punabalam. The mystery topic for this round is, what Caymanian tradition or cultural practice means the most to you, and how would you share it with a first-time visitor to help them connect with our heritage? Again, what Caymanian tradition or cultural practice means the most to you, and how would you share it with a first-time visitor to help them connect with our heritage? Ms. Arena, your preparation time begins now. Ms. Rena, your presentation time begins now.
The first time I came to the Cayman Islands, the first thing that really stood out to me was the food. The food, first of all, the food here in Caymanian culture carries history. When you talk about, we have such a strong seafood culture, and the fish reflects our history at sea, how we went out at sea. That was how the husbands made money, the wives saved home. And this expanded our food as well with our conquerors. So I would take the tourists down to East End to experience the fish fry. Also is Cayman-style beef. Now, Cayman-style beef is prepared completely differently in any other Caribbean region. And I think that this means a lot to me because it showcases how we're different from everybody else. And even though we're part of the Caribbean as a big country as a whole, we still have our individuality and our own culture that deserves to be shown and meant to be prepared in a different way with a variety of different flavors. So I believe that the most important part of our Cayman history is our food, since it carries our history, and I would take the tourists in a food tour around the island so they can get the full story of who we truly are. Thank you.
Thank you to Ms. Arena Penambulam. I will now call up our next finalist, Ms. Bella Persad. The mystery topic for this round is, what Caymanian tradition or cultural practice means the most to you, and how would you share it with a first-time visitor to help them connect with our heritage? Again, what Caymanian tradition or cultural practice means the most to you, and how would you share it with a first-time visitor to help them connect with our heritage? Ms. Bella, your preparation time begins now. Ms. Bella, your presentation time begins now.
Thank you for that question. Ladies and gentlemen, one cultural practice that I admire the most has to be our warm, Cayman kind personality. I believe that our Cayman kind personality is not just a service that we deliver to others, but it's a lifestyle. It is something that we have been gifted with, and we must embrace it. Now, how can visitors experience our Cayman kind personality? I believe tourists must engage and connect with our locals to be able to get the true Caymanian experience, to really feel at home. I believe our locals, when we greet any and every visitor with our Cayman kind personality, it makes every tourist experience memorable. They feel at home. They feel like family. We make them feel welcomed. So in closing, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you all to embrace our Cayman kind personality, as it is not just a service, but it is a lifestyle. Thank you.
Thank you to Ms. Bella Persad. I will now call upon our final finalist, Mr. Shiloh Thompson Brown. The mystery topic for this round is, What Caymanian tradition or cultural practice means the most to you? And how would you share it with a first-time visitor to help them connect with our heritage? Again, what Caymanian tradition or cultural practice means the most to you? And how would you share it with a first-time visitor to help them connect with our heritage? Mr. Shiloh, your preparation time begins now. Mr. Shiloh, your presentation time begins now.
Thank you. What tradition means the most to me? Well, I don't know if it's my belly talking right now, but I would just have to say it's the food. The food is so important. Starting with Cayman-style beef, swanky, and turtle stew, cooking with your family, preparing the meal, learning traditions and family meals, and sitting together, getting to eat together is all so important, and it's something that you will always remember, and it's something that you can bring down to your grandchildren as well. Recipes are important because you get to hand them down to your family, and I know that I love to cook meals that my grandma used to prepare based off of her recipes, and remember that, and I hope to hand it down to my grandchildren, and my grandchildren can hand it down to their grandchildren. So I say that the most important tradition to me is food.
Thank you. Thank you to all our finalists here today. Thank you, Mr. Shiloh. I now declare this round of competition officially closed. I would like to thank all the finalists for such an entertaining and informative debate. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please join me in a round of applause for the hard work of these brilliant young ladies today. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering, just as I am, who will be our 2025 Tourism Ambassador? It will take a short 5-minute break to allow the judges to confer and for the scores to be tallied. All right, guys. Sorry. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this afternoon's debate has indeed shown us how informed and passionate our students are about tourism. Now, for the judge's decision and awarding of this year's Tourism Ambassador, it is my pleasure to welcome the Deputy Chief Officer, Perry Powell, to the stage to announce the prizes and the winner of the 2025 Tourism Ambassador competition on behalf of the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Trade Development. For fourth place, the prizes are a Department of Tourism gift bag, a gift certificate for Cayman Cabana, a fourth place plaque, and $100 CI. Third place, we have a Department of Tourism gift bag, a gift certificate for Cayman Cabana, a gift certificate for ATV Cayman, a third-place trophy, and $250 CI. Second place, we have a Department of Tourism gift bag, a gift certificate for Cayman Cabana, 2 tickets on Cayman Airways for domestic travel, a second-place trophy, and $500 CI. In first place, we have a Department of Tourism gift bag, a gift certificate for Cayman Cabana, 2 tickets on Cayman Airways to any destination, first place trophy, $1,000 CI, personal and professional development opportunities, and designated Cayman Islands Tourism Ambassador for 1 year. I'd now like to welcome Deputy Chief Officer Perry Paul.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. With protocol duly established, it's my pleasure to join you all today to present the awards to this year's participants. I know we're all eager to begin, so I'll keep my remarks very brief. This is my second year participating in the competition as a judge. That's probably why I scored so quickly. And I'm happy to say that the quality of the participants has continued to impress me. Well done to each of you. As the Deputy Premier said in his remarks earlier, you represent the future of our country. And if today is an indicator, the future, particularly in tourism, looks very bright. As high school students, you all have shown the ability to research, analyze, comprehend, and present excellent speeches, better than some adults could. Whether you win this competition or not, the important thing is that you made the effort and you did your best. This already puts you ahead of your peers because by participating, you are strengthening your resilience and growing in confidence. These are skills that you should continue to develop because they'll be relevant to you in anything you work to accomplish in life. In closing, I want to congratulate all of our participants once again. As you continue to develop, remember that nothing worth having comes easily, and hard work always pays off. Now, let's get started on the awards. Okay, so we'll start with the fourth place winner, Ms. Shyla Thompson Brown. Our third place winner, it is Ms. Arena Panambalan. For our second place winner, it is Ms. Bella Mai Prasad. I guess there's no mystery now. The first place winner, Ms. Ailani Morris Seymour.
And now I'd like to invite the Director of Tourism, Ms. Rosa Harris, to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Garson. I'm delivering these remarks on behalf of the Director of Tourism, who is unable to join us today, but she's been tuned in and has been enjoying the speak-off and sends her regards to you all. What a wonderful morning it has been, hasn't it? We've heard from these incredible 4 finalists for the speak-off, and just in case anyone isn't aware, this is the end phase of this competition. So in January of this year, the competition was open to all young people in the Cayman Islands aged 14 to 17 years old. They were invited to select a topic to present a video presentation on, a 3-minute video. And when we received those entries, and the number of entries we had were in double digits. Was it 14, Hannah, that we received this year? 14 entries from schools across the Cayman Islands. They were then evaluated by a panel of individuals from the Ministry of Tourism and Trade Development, from the Cayman Islands Film Commission, the Cayman Islands Department of Tourism. And then the shortlist was created, and we have these finalists, and they went through their training and readiness for today. So it's a multi-phase competition, and I'm so glad that all of you could be here to take it in with us today. Tourism really plays a critical role in the Cayman Islands, and our finalists spoke passionately and eloquently about the industry. We're so proud, and they provided their unique perspectives. Let's give them a round of applause again. On behalf of Director Harris, I have the privilege of giving the vote of thanks to recognize the numerous people, companies, and organizations that have made this year's Speak Off possible. It is truly a collaborative effort and one of our favorite events to organize as we get to hear from the future of tourism. We'd like to thank the Ministry of Tourism and Trade Development for their continued support of our initiatives, such as the Tourism Speak Off, to provide opportunities for training and development in the tourism and hospitality industry. Thank you to those who lent their time and expertise so we could have a smoothly running debate. Our judges, Deputy Chief Officer Perry Powell from the Ministry of Tourism and Trade Development, DTM Gaynell Calendar from the Eloquent Toastmasters Club, Head of Education, Research and Grants, Ms. Rita Powell from the Cayman National Cultural Foundation, and Ms. Charlene Brenkus, President of the Cayman Islands Tourism Association. Our support team from the Cayman Islands Department of Tourism, Ms. Alyssa Cayasso, who served as timekeeper, and our intern, Mr. Quincy Ebanks Dixon, who supported us as well, Tyra McField, Carol Britton, and Shamika Clark, who are our talliers. Again, thank you to the preliminary round judges from the Cayman Islands Film Commission, Ministry of Tourism and Trade Development, and the Department of Tourism. Ahead of today's event, Toastmasters Grand Cayman hosted those preparatory workshops for our students, and Ms. Janet Holness from the Department of Tourism, Know Your Cayman Islands and Promises program provided invaluable training sessions, and we're really appreciative of the assistance to help the students get ready for the speak-off. We're also grateful to the teachers, many who are in the audience today, and their schools for their guidance and encouragement. A heartfelt thanks to our audience members, including the Cayman Islands government officials, tourism industry partners, teachers, students, members of the media, as well as parents, families, friends of our finalists, taking time out of your busy day to attend this morning's event and support our finalists. I'm really delighted to recognize the Department of Tourism team, especially the Product, Public Relations, National Promotions and Events, and Information Systems teams for all their hard work to make the Tourism Speak-Off a success. Our sincere appreciation to our partners, Hotel Indigo, Celebrations, Cayman Cabana, ATV Cayman, Cayman Airways, and the Department of Communications in the Cayman Islands government. The trophies for this year's Speak-Off were created by 3D Imprint. Finally, I would like to thank the 2024 Tourism Ambassador, Mr. Garson Gardner, for being a truly excellent, wonderful chairperson this morning and doing an exemplary job at representing the Cayman Islands during his tenure. All four of the finalists are walking away with something today, and while we could have, thank you is not enough to Garson, we do have something to recognize him with, and I'll ask him to come. So I don't know about you, but after today's speak-off, I am incredibly inspired by some of the ideas of our finalists, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they accomplish in the future. Please join me in giving a rousing final round of applause to our three finalists and the winner of our 2024 Tourism Ambassador Speak-Off. As shared before, as Tourism Ambassador, Ailani has a wonderful year ahead, including what might be the peak of her experience representing the Cayman Islands at this year's Caribbean Tourism Organization's Regional Tourism Youth Congress in Barbados in October. I'm sure you wish her all the best, and we look forward to seeing how you represent the industry, Ailani. Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thank you for being online, on radio, and everywhere else you are. Continue supporting our young people and supporting tourism. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.